Good morning, everyone now online. Um, Let us start. I have decided that 2025, I will try to enter the movement faster. So, so come and open up the space between your legs and just come and align, feeling the feet, like keep moving. Those tiny, tiny little movements that picking up the foot, stimulating those proprioceptors. For they are in direct conversation with the brain, but also with some other part of your body, informing the body of where you at in space. Okay, so as you can see, I am finding my balance, my standing pose, and yet I am not static. I really are, because I'm actually looking to gently move the body to find my optimal alignment. So as I do so, I'm awakening little bits of me that I feel are tight. And that's why I'm shifting from side to side and creating a bit of spiral, because we know that they are the movement created in nature. Okay? So begin to move. If you feel that it is your pelvis that needs to move, move the pelvis. I feel for me, it's the side of my body and my shoulder. So noticing for yourself what needs to move and moving it in spiral. And then we're going to start calling on to the consciousness, our ultimate consciousness that goes into the body and scan the body for us. Noticing where we are, how we feel, and what is already within us this morning, and what needs to feel expressed, actually. Or what do we need to pay attention to? Sometimes because it needs more care, but it could also be to shine. It doesn't always have to be because it's something that is vulnerable. It can also be because, my God, oh, I'm shining and I'm great and I'm bright and I'm wonderful this morning. Let's try that again. Oh, I shine because I feel great. I am great. I'm wonderful and I feel good this morning. Last one. Oh my God, look at me. Open your eyes, open your arms. Big smile on your face, open that heart of yours. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I feel so good this morning and I feel great and life is wonderful. Woo! That is it. And begin to sway, sway on that music, on that little affirmation that you are great, wonderful, and that life is good. Go on, let's go for it. And then just begin. Losing your balance, shifting from side to side with your arm, planting your roots into the ground, opening up that space, that lift from the sternum all the way to the throat, opening up, unlocking that space is often tucked in, all jammed. I got an energetic opening a few months ago. It took me years to get it, and it's just open up. And that's why I'm inviting that sternum more and more in what when I talk to you. It's like, oh, lift this up, lift it up. It's like almost take the sternum might be glued into that pose. Oh, lift it up, lift it up. That will lift your rib cage, your heart, your lungs. And it's about lengthening that space. We always think about lengthening the spine and being nice and long and tall, but this is freeing. Free yourself, free yourself, free yourself. Oh, opening. Okay, and once you have that, let's go back. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 2 more. We're going to change our arms. Higher up, high, down, and 1, a 2, 4, and notice that I'm bending my knees a little bit to accommodate my torso so I turn more easily. Okay, and last one, and go back to the first one. Tapping tapping the kidneys, tapping the liver, tapping the stomach, gentle tap, stimulating the organs in our abdominal cavity and in our back. Good, good, good. We're going to go and tap our groins. Oh, let's get some energy going. Gentle tap, 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 tap. And then invite that little tap to travel to the right-hand side and come up and across. You're staying below your belly button. We are stimulating our colon. And down, up, across, down, up to the right, across to the left, down to the left, and then shift back to the right. Couple more times. Good. We're going to keep with the tapping. We're going to go into those love handles. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, we're going to go under our armpits. Tap, 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 tap. And next one. Releasing. Allow the jaws to really let go. And then tap, tap, tap. Top and just below your collarbone, the clavicle bone. Tap, 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 tap. Bring it down the sternum. Gentle. Remember your heart and lungs are around here. And then follow your rib cage, so your floating ribs. Up, 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 and release. And come and feel and sense. And big breath in, and let's affirm again. Oh, I'm good, I'm great, and the day is wonderful today. It's going to be a brilliant day. Again. Oh, yes, 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 it's going to be wonderful. And I feel just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And release. Last one. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm at my best today. I'm at my best, and everything is possible. Yes, 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 yes. And jump. Woo! Little jump. And no, I haven't had any breakfast, no coffee, no substance. All right. And hop, and hop, and hop, 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 and hop, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and keep at it. Your hands on your hips and flick. So we're flicking straight forward, and then we're going to go across, 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 same leg, across, 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 and change your legs. Across, 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 across. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Oh, once more, standing. Coming back inward. Noticing what is loud, what is not so loud. Giving a chance to the heart rate to settle. Okay, and let's tap. We tap, we push, and we tap. We push, and we tap. Push and tap. Our arms going with it. Up with the arms. Okay. Watch out. The foot is going to lift. Lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. Okay, we change the movement there. Watch out. The knee is going to come up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 more. And release. Okay. I think we're all nice and warm. Okay. Ooh, I am. Oop, oop, oop. My legs are just going wider, wider, wider. Find the widest stance you can hold this morning. And we're going to just fold forward. Breath in and down. Soften the knees and fold from the hips. Hopla. Beautiful. Drop the hands. Bend one knee at a time. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Drop the head. Keep going with the leg. Drop the crown of the head towards the floor. Good. Okay, from here, hands secure on the mat. See if you can widen a little bit more your stance. Don't have your toes pointing to the side. Keep your toes parallel to the short end of your mat. That's to make sure you're not going to slide anywhere. Okay, once you have this, bend your elbows and see if you can bring your head a little bit closer to the floor. And pick it up. Okay, if the floor feels too low for your head, remember we have block. So let's say you're here, you can come, okay? Or you can do it higher if you need to be higher, okay? So remind the use of your props, coming down, down, down. And whatever way you hold your head on the floor, on the block, just settle there. And we're going to free our arms, bring our arm behind us. Ooh, and send them to the ceiling. I have interlaced my fingers. My arms are straight up. Good. Going to release my arms down to my lower back and take my hands behind me. So I just want to move. It's easier sometimes. So we're here, and behind me means my hands goes behind me here on the floor. Okay. Beautiful. Bring your hands back to where we started. So by your side, here I am. And then bring them, close your feet a little bit. Hands on your hip and lift yourself back up. And close. And see how that feels. Oh, nice and warm. And what else? Good. All right. I think we're just going to awaken the ankles and the toes by circling one foot at a time. And then a point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Swish, 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 swish. Drop. Opposite side. Little circle. 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Swish, 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 swish. And release. Beautiful. And we're going to go to the floor. Okay. So on the floor, we're going to work a bit with our hands and wrists. So let's prep them. If you don't like to be on your knees, be on your chair, stand. It doesn't matter. We're only going to do work to prep the body. So the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and then really create a huge amount of space. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. I take my wrist, see how my soft part of my forearm is facing my screen, and I bring my wrist down and up. and down, and up, and down, up. A few more times. Tac. 2 more. Tac. Super. And that's it. And 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Wide, 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 wide. Really create a space. In that posture, going down with your wrist, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Last one, and up. Now keep your 5 fingers as really strongly activated, but have your palm of your hand facing one another. And then I'm tilting towards little fingers and then towards the thumb. So I'm actually activating my wrist here as well. Beautiful. And release, and then just begin like as if you were playing the piano, making sure that each of the fingers is getting engaged, even the thumb. Okay, we're going to keep playing the piano, but palms up. See how that feels. It's a great hand-brain connection here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, take your hands together, interlace your fingers, forearms together, and we're just going to turn. Okay, so my wrists are stuck together, and I'm just turning my hands. Just want to make sure. And then I'm just going to change the direction of the movement. It might feel more awkward, and that's okay. Okay, take your hands, open up the palms, and then face screen with the palms. And shake it, shake it, shake it. As if you were drying your hand after washing your hands. Okay? Shake, shake, shake the whole hands. Good. Okay, so all that for what's to come. Okay, we're going to be working a bit of upper body strength, just using ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go onto my knees. Again, knees are sore. Remember to put a blanket or to double up your mat. Okay. And then here, I'm extending. I'm not on all four. Okay, I'm not just on head, knees and hands. My hands are slightly forward. Okay, as my hands are slightly forward, I make sure I'm not dipping or I'm not rounding up. Okay, I'm finding my balance, and that has me connecting, activating my pelvic floor, and activating my core to hold gently my belly without stopping myself from breathing. Okay, so I'm not sucking in my belly. So that is activating my core. Okay, place your hands nice and wide, the 5 fingers, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's the way you have them on your mat. And then you're going to drop one forearm, left one, let's say, 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, only the left forearm. 4, 3, last 2, beautiful. And swap, right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2 together. Down and up, down and up. Make sure the tip of your fingers is really pressing the mat. Okay, 3 more. Beautiful. And releases. Okay, we're going to come now and pick up our knees off the floor into what's a little plank, okay, or high plank, sorry. Again, keep your core activated as much as you can and hold the plank here. Beautiful. Keep holding it. If you're tired, you can pause. Hold the plank. And then your little feet are going, the toes are going to press the floor and you're going to travel forward and back and forward on your tippy toes. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. 3 more. A 2, 1. Woohoo! And drop. Brilliant. Release, come and sit onto your heel to release your hands. Brilliant. And stand. We're going to have our hands coming this way. Palm is facing up. You see that? You see my posture? Palm is facing up. And I gently come into a cat. Releasing the pressure of the wrist here. And then come and sit towards your heel and lift up your hand. Good. Okay. Let's do one more, if that's okay with you. We might give ourselves a little break of something else, and then we'll go back to do that. Okay, so we're going to come onto our forearms. Yeah, all four. Then we're going to pick up one leg. And we can bend that leg if you like. Then we're going to drop and come back. Drop and back up. Drop, back up. Last one. And swap side. Pick up your right leg. Keep it nice and long or bent as you wish. Okay, halfway. Last one. Yoo-hoo! And pause. Coming back all the way to your high knees. Circling the shoulder. Releasing the jaws, removing all the pressure we went to place on this body part. Swapping on the other side. Good. Okay. Let's go back to the first one. Okay. So we had already extended a bit. If you want to extend a little bit more, do so. You can see I haven't changed my alignment here, hasn't changed. It's really just me stretching further up or further forward. Okay, activate the core, pelvis, and then back to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more. Last one, and swap. 8, 7, and keep at it. And get ready for the 2 together now. 4, 8, sorry. Beautiful. And come back now with your hands underneath your shoulder. And this time you have the choice to step out a little bit with your knees if you like or not. Okay? And then we're going to go and drop and pick it up. Drop, pick it up. Press your index fingers, press your thumb really hard into the mat. Beautiful. You can feel that you want to lift the leg, lift the leg. Lift the other leg. And release. Beautiful. Coming back. Rolling those shoulders. And reversing again. Okay, so let's keep going with a bit of those very self-sufficient, really, arm strengthening. So we're going to go down onto our sit bone and come down this way. Okay. And then, so we come, hands pointing, if you can, your fingers towards your feet. Sometimes it's not easy for people, so you can try not behind, but to the side, okay? Because we need to go down, okay? So best to have your fingers pointing towards your toes if you can. And then we come down and we pick ourselves up. And you come down and you pick yourself up. Press, press, press the tip of the fingers. Don't rest on your the heel of your hand or you know, because that's your wrist. So really activate the fingers. Okay, if that's really accessible, bring the legs up. You could have one leg up. Few more. Last one. And release. Come and cross your legs. Release the arm. Okay. We're going to take our left arm. Our right hand is going to go down to the floor. So right hand can go all the way down. And then from the right hand to the forearm, keep your left cheek of your buttock on the floor. Don't lift, okay? And then come and do the same on the other side. And repeating this in a dynamic way. Okay, and that's 4. Okay, last one to the right and last one to the left. And release. Okay, since we are seated, we can stay seated. Do a couple more movements if you need to. In whatever way you are inspired to move. Noticing if there is any tension left in the hand, in the wrist, and releasing it if it's the case. And then finding your natural breath. Once more, without controlling it, just be with your breath. And really, really align yourself to follow the breath wherever it wants to go. And we're going to call on one quality that we want to carry within our breath work is fluidity. Ensuring that the whole of your body bask in its own fluidity. Giving a chance of for your organs to float, for your joints to be lubricated, for the neural connection to happen even more seamlessly as it is being hydrated. Keep breathing naturally, going into your cerebral spinal fluid in your head and down, inside your spine. Feeling saliva in your mouth. Maybe a bit of damp under your eyelids. And then let us finish with the most obvious of our fluid, which is the blood. And let's carry that fluidity of our breath in the fluidity of our cardiovascular system, irrigating, feeding, and releasing. I'm going to invite you to keep into your quiet space or to have your journaling moment. It is almost 20 to 9.